Good morning, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 1325 Roxbury Drive in Los Angeles, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property for Steve Martino. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I was able to locate two main sewer line cleanout accesses here in the front planter area to the right of the front walkway. I dropped into the one closest to the structure, and I pushed about 85 feet out to our public sewer connection here. Have some difficulty getting the camera there. There's a lot of root intrusions and obstructions in the line limiting visibility, so I wanted to get the camera as clean as possible, flush the line out a little bit, and record the line backwards. So that's what we're going to do. As I pull off the public sewer here, we're coming into our 6-inch vitrified clay piping. It's going to run up to the property. Now, this line runs across the front yard towards the front left corner and then drops down and then runs out onto the street to the public sewer near the middle of the street. Now, this is a very common piping material here under the street in the city of LA. These vitrified clay piping materials are expected to have a very long service life. Being a natural material, they aren't expected to deteriorate underground, but they are more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. And as I said earlier, we do have quite a bit of root intrusion in the line. That in itself does not necessarily dictate repairs. Root intrusions at the joint areas of these clay pipes is fairly common. Normally we are suggesting that they can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they can create blockages in a system and potentially damage a pipe. Now, as we pull back, you're going to see here that roots in the line, while they may have had some maintenance, it doesn't appear that it's really been that well maintained. In other words, the cleanings were essentially situations where blockages may have been alleviated, but the pipe was not thoroughly cleaned. You'll see in areas like this where we have some offsetting, there could be some damage in these areas that we just can't see today due to the amount of debris and stuff in the pipe. Minor offsets at these older clay pipe joints isn't uncommon. There is some play in the way those pipes go together, so we really want to get a good clear view of those areas. It looks like we're in a section of the concrete piping now. It's hard to see with all the sludge and debris, but I do believe that is concrete. Concrete pipes exhibit similar conditions to the clay lines, except they do have more of a tendency to deteriorate. And you can really see some pretty large roots. See why we're concerned with not being able to see very well. So what I'm going to recommend in this situation is that a more aggressive method of sewer cleaning is performed called hydrojetting. Hydrojetting utilizes high-pressure water to cut the roots and clean the pipe instead of cable and blades. And it would be beneficial because it'll bring the pipe back to a condition to where the roots are pretty much cleared out and then can be more easily maintained with regular mechanical snaking methods. More importantly, it's going to maximize visibility in the line so that we can do a follow-up and more accurately determine if any of these areas do have any damage. This through here is pretty common root intrusion. some cracking around those joints, which again in itself is not uncommon, but does show that these roots are starting to stress the pipe some. We want to get a better look at that. As we pull back here, we're going to have a short section of plastic where they put a new clean out in. Through here. And then we're coming back here into the clean out closest to the structure. You can see the amount of roots in that area. Again, that's really blocking our view of this area here. So we pull out here. Get a better look at these cleanouts. These are main entrance to our lower units here. And here's these two cleanouts. You can see the one with the plastic cap here, and this one here with this screw-in cap. Alright, so at this point we do have areas of the pipe that we are inconclusive on, so the recommendation is going to be a hydrojet cleaning and then a follow-up examination so that we can more accurately determine the condition of the pipe in those areas. It is possible that we could have some damage that would require us to make a repair recommendation. More importantly, having it jetted out, getting it back to a condition where regular maintenance can be more easily done and more effectively done is also important in this situation. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for the final findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.